See, web services. See, why we have to use that web services? For example, so I have an application. See, from that application itself, if he wants to extract the data, at that time we have to use that web services. That means, see, for example, I have uh, make my trip. This is the one website. In that website, I'm trying to book a ticket, airlines ticket. So actually, see, observe this one. Make my trip, that website is just this is a simple travel website, and then see, it is not related to any other company. Okay, it is not related to any other airlines. Okay, so but in this company, sorry, in this website, we can book a ticket. How is it possible? Okay, for example, I have a several airlines that is called as so Indigo and then Go Air, and like several airlines are there. All the tickets are available in this Make My Trip. Okay, see, observe this one. See, whatever that airlines database is, it is secure database. Airlines database is a very secure database. There is no possibility enter into the database to get the data. Okay, but how these websites is providing that provide the service to book the tickets. Okay, see that whatever that airline companies, then they will provide that one API. So by using that API, so that means this is the one gateway. From that gateway itself, that means by using that API only, we can exchange the data between application to application. Okay, from airlines database to our Make My Trip. Okay, for example, if you open that Make My Trip website, and then if you want to try to book a ticket from Hyderabad to Delhi, okay, simply we are giving that source and destination, and then simply selecting the date, click on that search. Automatically flight availability and then tickets and rates, each and every one, it will be showing that in that website. Okay, how is it possible? Okay, by using that web services, it is going to exchange the data between application to application. Okay, see, several other websites are there. They are also providing the same kind of service. Okay, so see, these Make My Trip and other websites are called as a third-party websites. These third-party websites is providing the service to book the tickets in that airlines. Okay, in that airlines. See, at the same time, we are going to checking that the seat availability and that price, each and every one, whatever that, so they are providing that see, whatever that seats and each and every one, and we are going to finding in that one. Okay, and finally, we are going to booking the ticket in that airlines. Okay, we are going to booking the ticket in that airlines, and simply we are getting that message, and then we are getting that mail. That's it. Okay, in the same way, see, we are using right now, so Google Pay and Phone Pay. Okay, Google Pay or Phone Pay or any other, just we are using simple applications to send money from one account to another account. Okay, see, Google Pay is not related to bank. Okay, so ICICI, we have a bank, and then SBI is the bank, and each and every one is called as a separate banks. Okay, So the bank database is very sensitive, very sensitive. There is no possibility to enter into the database. But how that Google Pay and then Phone Pay is providing that service to uh, providing the service to send that money and receiving that money. See, so the banks they are providing that one API. Okay, by using that API only, so it is providing that service. Okay, so see, it will be exchange the data between application to application by using this APIs. Okay, see right now, if you wants to use that API, so if you wants to use that API, just a minute. See, observe this one. The web service mainly used for exchanging the data between application to application. So that's why we are using that web services. In that web services, if you want to exchange the data, we have to use that API. So what exactly that API? API is called as application programming interface. API is nothing but application programming interface. Right now, I want to show you and explain that simple API. Okay, see, observe this one. If you want to work with APIs, first of all, we have to install the package. That package is called as UiPath.WebAPI.activities. Up to 2020, so that see the package name is called as UiPath.web.activities. Recently, from 2021 itself, the package name changed. So UiPath.WebAPI.activities. See, right now, observe this one. It supports both JSON and REST, SOAP, and XML. So it supports all of these, okay, activities. Right now, so that means, see, right now, I want to show you. Here, I have used that HTTP request is the one activity. Just I want to show you. See, after installing this package, UiPath.WebAPI.activities. After installing this package, we will get that activity is called as HTTP request is the activity, drag and drop. See, once if you drag and drop this one, here you will get that endpoint. Whatever that API is given, I will show that API also. See, whatever that API is given, that API just you have to add it here in this endpoint. So after adding this one, see right now, see, there is a request methods. See here we have your several methods are there. So get and post and put and delete and several methods are there. So get method, it is used to retrieve the data from that application itself. Post in the sense it is going to update the data in that so application and then and so delete the data from that application itself. Okay, from that source itself. So that's why we are using that several methods. So see, observe this one. In this one, once if you're retrieving the data, that data format, it may be you will get the data in JSON format. It may be get in XML format. Okay, whatever you have, choose it here. See, by default, it will be choose it. In case if you didn't choose that anyone, it will be choose that JSON script. The JSON script will be written here. See, whatever the data is exchanging from that application to application. So then the returning output is called as, it may be that XML format or it may be that JSON format. Okay, any one of the format. So after that, just we have to add that parameters. Right now, click here. So, and then, so add parameters. So click on that add parameters and click on that add headers. Okay, whatever that. So whatever that you see, so required argument, if you want to pass it, that you have to select it here. Okay, just you have to give that argument name and then value. And then here it is called as get or post type. Okay, so the finally click on that OK. This is the HTTP request is the activity. HTTP request is the activity. Right now, I'm not using this one already. So to exchange the data from that application to application, I have used that already. One HTTP request is the activity. Actually, see, by using this use case, I'm going to extracting that so temperature from that particular company, particular country itself. See, right now, HTTP request is the activity. Go to the properties. In this properties, observe this one. Whatever that accepted format, that is called as by default, any I have given. So once if you given that any, it will be returns that so JSON format by default. See, already I have shown you. This is the endpoint. So this is called as an API. So this is the free API. Actually, previously this API is available, but it is not available to get this one. So that's why. So I'm directly explaining this use case, previous use case. See, observe this one. This is the API, whatever that. So in that endpoint you have given, so that is called as, this is called as an API. Okay. Once here, observe this one. So in case if you are working in organization at that time, so there is no possibility to directly communicate with that. With that other applications, see, they have that. So some securities. So that's why they will client will provide that consumer key and then customer secret code and authentication tokens. Authentication token one and then so authentication token secret. So this information can be provided. This information can be provided by the client itself. Okay, after getting this data only, we can extract the data and we can update the data in that other applications. See, right now, this is the free API, whatever just we are using. This is the free API. From the by using this API, I'm going to getting the temperature from that UK itself. That means London. Okay, I want to get that current temperature from that UK. So right now, observe this one. See, here I have passed that arguments. So click here. So this is called as Q is called as an argument. So direction is called as in parameter. And then so type is called as string type. Type is called as string type. Value is called as London, UK. Okay. So London, UK. Right now, click on that. Okay. So right now, observe this one. Here, we are creating that output property. So that output property is called as var string, but it will be returns that string is called as so JSON script. Okay, here already accepted format. So it may be that by default, so this is the JSON script. Once if you select that XML, it will be returns in that XML format. Right now, observe this one. See, it returns that output is called as string type, but that string is also called as that string is also uh, it contains so JSON script. I will show you that one. See, that I want to display it by using right line is the activity, and then after that there is a JSON script. We have to separate it by using deserialized JSON. Go to the properties. In these properties, so there is a deserialized JSON. So observe this one. Just we have
Sir, your voice is not audible.
So is it okay?
Yes, sir.
Okay, okay. See, so there is a J object. See, this is the Newtons of dot JSON dot link you dot J object is the type. Okay, J object is the type. Right now, observe this. See here, I have taken that. So string variable. So in the string variable, just I have just I'm going to retrieving that whatever that. So temperature from that. So API itself. Okay, I'm getting that temperature from that UK. See, observe this one. See right now, just I have to displaying that temperature right now. So click on the debug. Just I want to show you. So click on the debug. Observe this one. See, here it is called as JSON script. See, in this JSON script, okay, observe this one. In this JSON script, we have a temperature. The temperature, this is called as a parent node. Main is called as a parent node. In that one, there is a child node is called as temp. It contains that value, 280.32. This is called as foreign heat. This foreign heat we have to convert into degrees Celsius. Okay, by using that formulas, just we have to convert it. Right now, observe this one. Whatever that by using the HTTP request is the activity, whatever by using that API, whatever that whatever that data is retrieved from that other application itself, so that is completely so written into that JSON format. This JSON format again we have separated by using that methods. Right now, observe this one. So where J object of here, observe this one. Here we have a var J object of main of and temp dot toString. So that means main is called as parent node and temp is called as child node. And then whatever the temperature is there that I have assigned to that. So var temp is the variable. Finally, I have displayed it here. This is the simple API. So and you people, so that means in case in that interview point of view, they will ask you, they will ask you how to, that means how to call that API. See, simply at that time, we have to use that HTTP request is the activity. In that HTTP request activity, we have to add that API. Okay. See, observe this one by using that UiPath dot web API dot activities. By installing that package, we will get that HTTP request is the activity. Like we have to give that answer to that. Okay. Do you have any queries?